Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. I've got a couple of stories for you. By the way, it's just the ramblings of a madman. So if you want to click away now, I'll completely understand. So story number one is once upon a time, a chap called Jeff Bezos, and he was in his office, and his financial director, say, and his chief IT officer walk in the room and they say, Jeff, we've got a great idea. We know how we can reduce costs and increase profitability. If we take an example, for instance, if we take the example of the warehouse, Amazon warehouse in Avonmouth in England. They currently employ 1,000 people, and that's people moving parcels around, the delivery drivers, HR, all those sorts of people, accounts people and what have you. And we reckon, Jeff, that if we put robots in to do all the moving the packages around and so on and so forth, we won't have to heat the warehouse, we won't have to light it. They work 24/7. They don't go on holiday, they don't go ill. They break, but we can get them fixed. Fewer people means that won't need an HR presence there. People doing Excel spreadsheets and things like that, we can get that all done by AI. So essentially we're going from 1,000 people down to 100. Isn't that great? And Jeff says, yeah, okay, let's do it. Okay, that's story number one. Story number two, once upon a time, this chap called Jeff Bezos, finance director walks in, IT director walks in, got this great idea. And Jeff listens to them and he says, you know what? If we do that, gentlemen, what's going to happen to that community in Avonmouth? What's going to happen to all the pubs and clubs and restaurants and all the shops, the gym, the hairdressers, barbers? It's going to be fairly devastating and always. Also, gentlemen, you can tell I haven't practiced this. We're going to lose our clients, our customers, because think of those 1,000 people that work at Avonmouth and live in the local area. They buy lots of stuff from us. So, you know, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take a stand. I'm going to use my wealth, my influence, and as the CEO of Amazon, I'm going to call for a press conference, and I'm going to say I am not going to let any Amazon employees go. I'm not having any redundancies. Yes, I'm going to use AI. I'm going to use it for the benefit of my staff and my clients. With regards to my staff, they get a 4-day week. They get more benefits, etc., etc. And we will bring in AI. So the question is, which story do you prefer? And if you do prefer the second one, what are you doing about it? How are you lobbying your MP? What are you saying to your employer? And if you are an employer, what are you doing about that? Anyway, ramblings of a crazy dude. Thanks for listening. Bye.